Gold.
Mnaenjoy chai yenu? Mi lazima niongeze. It is too good. Lakini najua Teresa anasema mgeni njo
mwenyeji hapo.
Na mgeni akija kitu cha muhimu mwenyeji atafanya nini?
Muhimu sana ni apewe chai.
Exactly. That is exactly what is happening right here. Na tumekaa na mafans tunaenjoy kikombe cha chai, pengine watu waambie, wewe unapenda chai?
Kabisa.
Unakunywa mara ngapi kwa siku?
Siwezi kuhesabu juu mimi hata niumwa na kisha nikikosa kunywa chai.
Really? Now we do also have another gentleman on my left. Tuambie, how much of tea do you take in a day?
Ili ni eneo la baridi shadidi. Siona vile nimevaa nguo nzito. Mgeni anapofika hapa ndio ahisi amekaribishwa rasmi kama mjataibu. Lazima umuandalie kikombe cha chai. Usipokula vizuri hata uvae nguo nzito namna gani, lazima utapata kikombe cha chai.
Sasa wengine wakisema weather for two, wewe unasema weather for tea.
Kwako wewe unakunywa chai mara ngapi kwa siku?
Mara 5, 6 hivi. Niliamka asubuhi, tuseme huku kunywa chai, ulikuwa umechelewa kwenda kazini, unaona, unajua tu tiba ni chai.
Alright. Lakini tuko hapa. Hapa ni wapi, pengine waambie watu tuko wapi leo?
Nimeambiwa inaitwa
Hii ni Ndumano Madira East sub-county.
Alright, so we're here in Madira East, Ndumano Karatina, where there's a lot of tea farming happening, and maybe an interesting fact of the process that tea takes all the way from the farm to the cup. Not to worry, because you are at the right show, because we'll be showing you everything that you need to know when it comes to all matters tea. And maybe another interesting fact that you need to know, over the years, tea has been a leading foreign exchange earner of our country. So with the fact that it contributes highly to an economy, it's very important that we handle it with the seriousness that it deserves. You are definitely in the right place, because we'll be sharing so much details on that. Come along with me right here at Madira East, Ndumano Karatina. This farm looks absolutely beautiful, but right now I want us to take it all the way from the beginning. Tunalimaje hii chai, and to help us do it, I am joined by one young beautiful lady here, a perfect representation of what Kenya's Gold is advocating for, seeing young people embracing agriculture. How are you?
I'm good.
Tuambie jina yako.
I'm Teresa Washira.
Unajua nikikuangalia kweli naweza sema una miaka michache. How old are you?
I'm just 23 years.
Just 23. I like that. Na ulianza kufanya ukulima at how many years?
Since after Form 4.
Since after Form 4?
Yeah, 2017.
Mpaka saizi?
Yeah.
Sasa nikakupatia kazi nyingine ufanye, unaweza kubali ama wewe umeamua ni hapa na ni hapa?
Nimeamua tu huko.
Ni hapa.
Yeah.
Kwa nini unapenda ukulima?
At least I'm able to learn a lot. I'm getting a lot of knowledge, skills. At least it is able to cater my needs.
Tukienda kutengeneza seedbed yetu.
Yeah.
Where do we start? Show us.
Unakuja, unachukua kaa hizi zenye ziko huku kwa side. For instance, unachukua hii. Hizi zenye ziko huku chini. Unakuja, unakata. Yeah.
Okay, so hii ndo tunachukua.
Yeah.
Hii ndo tunaanza na kutengeneza seedbed.
Yeah.
So I think nimeshika. Wacha tutafute.
Yeah.
Nishikie hii.
Yeah. Hizi zenye ziko huku
kwa side.
Yeah, yeah.
We did it! Now let's go make our seedbed. Come along with me as we show you everything you need to know when it comes to farming and planting of tea. Chende. Babu, we are back.
Karibu sana, you are welcome.
All right, now we are about to plant our seedlings in our seedbed. And one thing you need to note is the fact that the procedure is the same. Whether you're doing purple tea, the normal tea, the planting is the same. Am I right, Babu?
You are very correct.
All right,
Doctor.
now, before we even get deep into it, one of the things you mentioned, and it was very emotional for you, was the fact that ukiangalia hii shamba yote, all of this, and the fact that you've been doing it for over 50 years, it saddens you that ukifikiria mtu akuachia hii to take after you hauna, and it makes you really sad. Please tell me more about that.
Yes, I feel very sad because my children are not willing to do what I have been doing. They are looking forward to taking this tea farming at another level, that is value addition. And unless this one is done seriously at the scene, the young millennials will not follow my footsteps.
All right.
This is why I'm working very hard to hand over to them a value-added tea farm.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm very sure so many other parents who are elderly as you and have been doing the activity for so long are so concerned because they're looking at their children and like they don't want to do it. What advice would you give these parents?
I would tell them to start training their children on tea farming and telling them that it is profitable, because we parents have brought them up using the proceeds from tea.
All right.
Right? They should take tea farming seriously. Yeah.
So can we start?
Yes, we can start. You have done very good. You have brought the seedlings. You put them on that high grass there.
Okay.
So that you come here, I show you how to prepare a seed bed.
All right.
Yes, you can see I have a ruler. Right? The seed bed should be 3 feet wide. The length can be anything. You measure. You find an offcut like this one. There's a peg. You put it there. Eh? You do it like that. Here. Yes. Get a peg. Put a peg here. Huh?
This another one.
Yeah. That push it inside. This one is to prevent it from falling. Because when we come with the papers, the cellophane papers with the soil, which this one, which will put the paper here, it will be supported by this one. Those pegs has 2 purposes, right? One is for to stop this one from falling. The other one, they will support the hoop which we are going to put on top. When you have done that, and you have measured here, it is 3 feet. 1, 2, 3. You can see it is 3 feet. All right? Onward, you can go to any length. Okay. Now, you come here with this one. You place it here. Place it inside. And yes, you give it to your friend on the other side. No, let me show you that. You look at the rafter, the way it likes to bed, all right? So you bed it slowly, yes. Now you hold it, you force it there. What you do, when you have done it, don't press it hard, it can break. You see this rope, huh? This rope, and I told you this peg has 2 purposes. One with, you press it hard, you tie it there. You lock it so that it does not go up. Now, this one, you tie it here. But before you tie, you cut here. And but before you cut there, you must also make sure that this edge is there. Why? Because we are going to put that paper on it. We are preparing the soil, which we will put in the paper soil pouches, and this is red soil. You get DAP fertilizer to trigger the growth of the roots. DAP will help the roots to grow. When we have prepared the soil, we have put a good fertilizer. Now we come, we take those papers, those ones. You put checking like this so that it gets in, and you can use your fingers a little to make it firm, all right? And you fill it to the, you do like this, no, like that. When you have filled it complete like that, you come with it and place it here. You see, you place it there. Now we start arranging them from that corner without any hindrance on top. You start from one side. You feel
holes.
Yeah. These holes are good. That is why they are there, because when you water, the water is not waterlogged there. It goes out. Now we assume that we have filled the seed bed with this pouch like that. All right. So we put it on top there. I wanted a string so that we can tie a string around here. It is not there. If it is not there, we get a rafter and we tie from here up to this edge and another one there. When we have done that, now we have prepared that, we have put the soil, now we go to the seedlings, all right? We get the seedlings, there is a bucket, put this bucket here. Yeah. Now, I will show you how we cut these seedlings. This is the best type of seedling because you look at this interval and this one and this one, all right? So from this one, you can get at least 1, 2, 3, 4 seedlings if you cut them well. You remove this young leaf out. You taking care of your finger. You know, you can see my finger where it is. The razor blade will pass there. If it passes there, it cuts you. You take care of your finger, and then you cut. Slanting, all right? Now you can see you are left with this stalk, and there is a young leaf coming out here. You come in between here, and you put your finger down there, then you cut, all right? Then you go on, you cut it to go in the water.
Why?
So that it does not dry. You don't cut it there, you don't cut it there, you leave an inch. Why are you leaving an inch? Because this inch is the one which you are going to dip into the soil there. You cut. You see? It goes into the water. Then you come here, you have seen I've left this one here. You can see a young shoot here. Can you see this one? This is the one which we are taking care of. And this is the one which we are going to nurse to become a new plant. Again, you come here, you come there, an inch from here, another cut, right? And you make sure it goes to the water.
Why are you doing it slanting?
When you water these seedlings, the water does not form a dam on top.
Oh, so it can drip.
It slides.
Okay.
It flows. That is what we say. You take the bucket. The bucket goes near you. You stay on this side, and it starts on that side because you cannot be able to reach the other side. Let the leaves look outside.
This way.
This way, so that the other low, the leaves will follow outward. That is how we do it. When you have done that, now you take a jabbe here, and here you're gonna dig a trench, moving the soil this way, so that when we come to put that paper, it will come to that trench which you have dug on both sides, so that when you put it here, it lies here, and it goes there, it lies there. You put it in that dip, and then you bury it. You put the soil on it. Now you have to go back to the bush to cut the other material of about 3 feet, which you are going to dig a hole here, another one here, another one there, another one there, so that this is the one that you are going to put a shade on.
How long does it take you? How much labor does it take you? What is the operation cost also for getting all that done?
Almost 5 years. It was not only this. I had to uproot that tea which was there to get a space. That work was so heavy, all right? And I did it, and I'm still doing it with very, very little returns, but with a lot of hope that I'll get the best of the returns. The young people, they want to plant this tree and harvest now. That one is not the way to go in agriculture. You have to wait.
What are the digital methods or machinery that is required? Probably what do you have that is modern, and what don't you have that you'd like to have that would enable you to make this process also faster, efficient, and also help you make the most out of it?
Is the harvesting machine. Because farmers have gone through this process. Now it is just harvesting. If we can get a harvesting machine, if the government can take care of the packaging materials, because they are too expensive, if the government gives a leeway there. What we are lacking is access of loans so that we can buy the machines to process tea, the machines to pick tea, because these people are not going to agree to pick tea.
Recently there was the tea conference summit in which our deputy president was speaking, and the purpose for that summit was to talk to farmers like you and stakeholders in tea farming to see what they can do. Now from your end, pengine huku kwako huu mkutano, wewe ungesema besides the loans and the machinery for harvesting, what other reforms would you like to see hata hawa millennials millennials, Terry, myself, your children, will be lured into agriculture?
The payment of tea, there's no justice there. The farmer is squeezed. He is hit beyond the belt. The Deputy President was at Meru. I was also at Meru attending a capacity building meeting in Imenti. We were told to increase our production, to increase our machines, because our market share in the orthodox tea in the world is 1%. So the tea board is doing its work, is telling us increase the machines, your market share is this, all right? Mm-hmm. But now when we go to the government and to borrow loans, the hurdles are too high.
Maybe you can tell us the positive side that you have experienced in doing tea farming over the years.
I have been able to bring these children up, to educate them. Mm-hmm. I have been able to borrow loans from circles to construct that structure from the tea. I even bought a shamba from the tea. My age mates have many things positive to say about tea, especially coming to myself. I planted my first crop in 1971. I have been with that tea. It has helped me bring up my children. When we are given bonus, we pay. When I was a director, the Gati tea factory paid the highest bonus ever, 40 shillings per kg. That was money. I used to get 500,000. That is positive side of it. The negative side of tea is minimal. KTD is not bad. It is the leadership sometimes which is bad.
All right.
The company is all right, well set.
Now that we have a new chairman, let us see some of the changes that will come from the new leadership, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
But to wind it up, let the government hand once again be seen in the administration of tea, the way the Deputy President is doing. Let him go deeper than that.
All right.
Let the chief go into that tea board of that factory.
Right.
When she is taking care of her job, she takes care of the farmers.
Thank you so much. That was such an insightful conversation with you, Babu. Thank you so much for teaching us everything we need to know when it comes to all matters planting tea. Thank you so much. There you've had it, our lovely viewers. Right now, as we speak, I am standing on over 5 acres of land. And one of the concerns that Babu has is, I don't know who I'm going to hand over all this wealth to, because my young children are not very much interested in agriculture. Now, those are the things we want to sort out. I hope with this session you have learned that there's so much hope in agriculture, there's so much money in agriculture, and we as young people, we need to shift our mentality. We will definitely follow up with the government and make sure that some of the concerns that Babu raised are sorted out. Now, you are lovely, we're back at home. That was all we had for you when it comes to all matters farming tea. Whether you like yours with milk, ama unaipenda nyeusi, turungi venye tunaita, it's still tea. And anywhere you go in the world, there is nothing, absolutely nothing as sweet, as good as Kenya's tea. Stay with us for more when it comes to all matters agriculture. Endelea kunywa chai yako hapo nyumbani. On.
Ngina, sema ukweli, ukiendelea hivi naona nikisalia peke yangu. Tangu uende kule, nadhani wiki iliyopita sijakuona, lakini kusema ukweli yule Babu akiendelea na wewe na maanisha ndasalia peke yangu hapa.
Jamani, kupendwa raha. Sasa leo tutakuja studio ujipate uko peke yako, ujue mimi nitakuwa na Babu, because now I'm officially a tea farmer. Thanks to Babu. Now that is what we had for you in our gold feature. Thank you so very much for choosing to join us on yet another fantastic episode of Kenya's Gold that we have lined up for you. Now later on in the Gold Conversation,